Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the John Olive Fifth Quarter Show. I'm John Gray, and we're here on a Saturday morning after a trip to Springhill, and a very successful trip to Springhill, Coach.
Turned out to be successful.
Started off, we just a little slow sometimes to get started off.
I didn't do a very good job of having us ready to go at the first of the game, and so anyway. We started off very, very slow, and basically there was a series of about 4 or 5 plays that changed the momentum of the game. And once momentum got on our side, we never gave it back.
It was pretty much over. But it was a perfect night to play football.
Yes.
The humidity was gone, and the temperature was down, and it was just one of those perfect Friday nights in the fall.
Nice September night.
Yeah, really was, and our boys reacted well and did some special things. And as you watch this video, you'll see when Coach talks about momentum changing, it changed drastically.
Yes.
In one quarter. It was basically over with.
Yeah, it's basically 5 plays.
Yeah.
That changed the whole complexity of the game, and it was just one of those where, some people don't believe in momentum, but I think the momentum jump from one side to the other major.
Well, and we're a pretty good defensive football team.
We are, and we struggled starting off because they have a lot of speed.
But we did like we usually do, is these cats don't quit. Their coaches figure it out, and after that first quarter, well, they were shut down.
That's correct.
And a lot of it was due to some of the plays you'll see, which are demoralizing to a bunch of young men, but it's also due to our coaching staff and the adjustments they made on the defensive side of the ball, and it was done.
Right. We were finally able to line up properly, and then we had to change a little bit technique-wise, and then the defense was able to take control of the game and so forth.
All right, so what we're going to do is take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the first quarter.
Mustang Sally. You better slow that Mustang down at Russell Barnett Ford in Tullahoma on Highway 55, where you can receive up to $4,000 off original MSRP. That's Russell Barnett Ford in Tullahoma, and remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
Thank you, Dr. Colin Bills, for once again covering the Wildcats football game. In addition to his sideline presence, Dr. Bills with Tenova Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is offering an injury clinic every Saturday morning from 9 to 12 throughout this fall season for athletes of all ages. Located at Suite 300 of the Jackson Medical Plaza, 1805 North Jackson Street. Whether you've experienced a sprain or more serious injury, you no longer have to wait until Monday to see an orthopedic physician. Thanks again, Tenova Orthopedics, for your support, and go Wildcats.
Terry Stroop here with Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. We've had a long, hot summer. It's football time here in Tullahoma, and with that comes fall weather. It's a great time for you to schedule your fall maintenance checks so we can help keep you comfortable.
Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration would like to congratulate the class of 2020.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Our captains last night, number 6, Hunter Palmer. Number 7, Cooper Lawson. Number 34, Nick White. Number 76, Harrison Ralston.
Harrison's a good-sized young lad, isn't he?
He is. He's been a pleasure to have around, and he's one of those young men, if he'd played, even last year, if he'd have played, he'd have himself in a situation of being able to play more than he does. But he's a great young man. He's a great addition to our football
senior?
team. Senior, first-year senior. And so he'll get to play some tonight, and, but he's just one of those. He and I have had that talk, but he's just tickled to death to be a part of us, and he brightens our day. Good return by them, poor by us, as young man returns it out past the 40 before Brian Nims and a couple others hem him up. And
Got quick to the outside.
Clock problem here, so we get delayed, and I don't really know how long this clip goes because I fast forward through it. There it goes. They're gonna open up, throwing a quick out over here, and he's got enough cushion and turns it up, pick up first down. So one play, one first down. And they're gonna run a counter trap. We're not in bad shape. He picks up a couple of yards for Brian Nims. Cooper Lawson on the tackle. And this is the play right here that hurt us early in the game, as they kept getting outside on us. Hunter Palmer makes the tackle.
That's a pretty good running, though. He bounced off an inside cut.
Yeah, he's going to be a really outstanding runner. And he's got speed. Again, gashes us for big yards. We're going to finally get him hemmed up inside right here, and Tyreek Nard will make the play. Brings up a second down. And this time they'll hit a little out pass to 15. Good call against us right there.
And little 15 hurt us too during the evening. He's slick.
Good job here. Justin Scott doesn't make the play, but he blows the play up by driving 15 deep into the backfield, and Quentin Howard, who continues to play really well for us. Quentin makes the tackle for a loss there. So we've held them to a field goal attempt, and we fall behind 3-0. And Hunter Palmer's gonna get the kickoff here. Does a great job, avoids the first two guys, and gets it out in great field position. We take over at their 48-yard line.
Yeah.
And first play here, we're gonna pick up about 8 yards. There's Jacoby Thomas, gonna be following the big guard there. And so we've got a 2nd and 8, and things are looking like, okay, we'll just respond right back to them. We're gonna hit Hunter Palmer, but we're gonna get called for holding here. We don't do a very good job. And so instead of having it first down at the 34, we back it back out, and we've got 2nd and 11. And we're gonna run Jacoby Thomas wide, and he's only get us back down to where we got a 3rd and short. And so we've got a chance to pick up the first down. And we're trying to run a trap, and we just a good stunt by them. That's all I can say. They make a good play. And so we lose yards, and so we'll end up punting after having the ball at the 48-yard line. Will Stone punting, Sam Poteet doing the snapping there. Got them backed up, so I'm still feeling pretty good. And here they'll come again, and they're going to get out around us again. They're not aligning properly. And so they get a first down. One play, first down. Looks like it's going to continue. And he's going to overthrow his receiver here. So second down and 10. And we hem him up, make him stay inside. Jacob Floyd makes the tackle. And so now we got him in 3rd and 7, feeling pretty good.
Until
number 6 runs right by us. And he runs by us, and Jacoby doesn't give up on him and does catch him. We'll make him line up and snap again. We had them at the 15.
Shades of Marshall County.
3rd and 7. That just reminded me of being at Springhill a couple of years ago. Just good defense there. This is just going to be a good play right here. They well-designed play. They're going to fake a screen coming this way and throw the screen back into the middle of the field. And 23 is going to run like an athlete. Play wasn't designed to go over there where he ended up scoring, but
he did.
Yeah, he kept weaving and bobbing until he found where he needed to get in. So 10-0. Started off really, really tough. Jacoby Thomas is going to return this one, and he's going to get it deep down into Springhill territory. And I'm still thinking, okay, we're in great shape here. Let's, make it 10-7. But first play, can't explain it, but
there it is.
Give up a huge sack. And senior quarterback, senior running back, that shouldn't happen, but it did. And so now we're in 2nd and forever. Now we're in 3rd and long. And need to get half of it back right here. If we can get it down to where we got a 4th and 8 or 4th and 9, or get it down inside the 25, you got a chance for a field goal. They try to hit Jake Hollingsworth there on the sideline and not able to complete it. So now we're left in no man's land, and we've got a 4th and forever. And try to hit Jacob Dixon there, but it's going to be out of bounds. And so they take over. It looks pretty rough.
Yeah.
2 great field positions, and we haven't done what we needed to do. Number 10 runs the ball the same way 22 does, just bounces it to the outside, and we still are not setting the edge. We'll start setting the edge, though.
Contact.
We're going to get a face mask penalty added onto that run. And we're just not playing very sharp, very crisp. Nick White, Caden Tucker on the tackle. 2nd down and about 6. Hold them to a short gain. It's going to be 3rd. So we played 1 quarter. We're not playing very well. Springhill's playing real well. And
they're on the move.
They're on the move. It's 3rd and 5. It's a big 3rd and 5. But over the next 3 or 4 minutes, there's going to be 5 plays. I'll try to point them out.
Yeah, they're pretty obvious.
No.
All right, we'll take a quick commercial break and be back with the 2nd quarter.
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Ah, the glory days. Running to daylight on the gridiron and chasing a ball with a mind of its own. Cheering the team to victory and marching to the beat of your own drum. Memories that last a lifetime. But sometimes we're reminded of our glory days in ways we'd rather forget. Get back in the game. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live and play well.
La Fiesta Bar and Grill, located at 1410 North Jackson Street at the Quality Inn. The La Fiesta offers the freshest and best presented Mexican dishes in the area. The recently remodeled restaurant offers you all of your favorites, from chips and salsa to chicken, steak, and seafood dishes. There's a fiesta going on every day at La Fiesta Bar and Grill, 1410 North Jackson Street, Tullahoma. Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Third down, and they're in a Wildcat set, and they had a little pass play on right there, but they're a little too anxious coming out of the quarter break. They try to run the screen again, and Jacob Floyd says, "Fool me once, but not twice."
Not today.
And in fact, they'll try to run a screen later on, and we'll be all over it too. So we are at least learning. They punt the ball here. And they don't have us backed up deep, 15-yard line. And we're thinking we got to make some first downs. We got to find some rhythm here. And so 2 first downs is what we're looking for. And we stand up and hit Hunter, as they weren't paying very much attention, but 23 closed rapidly, and we only ended up getting 3 yards out of the play. And we come back and hit Q, and Quentin picks up the first down. Would have had more, but his foot stepped on the sideline.
He ran out of real estate.
And we don't pick up 15, as we don't call the right protection, and nobody checks it.
15's quick.
So he comes in unblocked. He's going to drop it off here to Hunter Palmer. He's going to pick up a block from Jake, make one guy miss.
First down.
Picks up good yards. Gives us a chance for the third down. Makes it 3rd and about 5. And we get a delay of game. So now we got 3rd and 11. This is the first play. That's a changer. And it's Ben Fulton hitting Brody Melton.
Great catch.
In the seam. And that's a huge first down. I'm not sure how this game would have gone if we don't get that first down. Comes Hunter Palmer. He adds a little speed to us in that backfield. And picks up good yardage.
Man, he's a tough runner.
We're going to come back right here. Here's play number 2. Great job. Everything in Ben Fulton's body says he's throwing the bubble screen, and he sees Brody breaking open at the last second and directs it in there to him. So that was the second play. Get a pass interference call here as the young man's pushing Jake down. And they hit Hunter, and he just barely steps on the white line. In fact, they already put the score on the scoreboard because everybody thought it was a touchdown. And Hunter's on the score right there.
From where I was sitting, it looked like a sure interception.
He laid it right over the young man's head.
I told Jimmy Hollingsworth, I was sitting up there with him, I said, there's probably fingernail marks on that ball where it went by the defender.
We don't get a delay of game here. And I'll take up for the young man. He thought we scored on the first play and that Hunter Palmer ran a 2-point conversion. I said, I understand that, because you looked over there at the scoreboard and it had 6 up there. And so anyway, Justice Chadwick still puts it through, and it's 10-7. And this young man's going to make a good return. We finally were able to start pinning them down, but we started off just rough all the way around. They've got the ball in our territory, and they don't try to respond to our score. There's the play. Now, they've been bouncing that play, all right? And so we're making him turn it up inside, and he's not nearly the threat up inside as he is when he can bounce it to the outside.
Now, what do you do to achieve that?
We did 2 things. We moved the linebackers out and made them set up outside, and then we had them go, be aggressive and go attack 15. And Seth Cullen made the first stop there behind the LOS for the loss, and then they get a bad snap. So we have accomplished what we wanted to. This is play number 3, though, that changes the game. As they punt the ball, and it goes off the side of his foot, and Quentin Howard's on the catch it. Against Marshall County, he had the same opportunity, and we're all yelling, get away, get away, to get away. Last night we were all saying, get it, get it, get it. And Quentin Howard takes the short punt. You know, he's actually blocking on somebody and realizes
there's a lane
that the ball has been kicked short and behind most of the coverage people. So now we're up 14-10 with 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go, I think is what it said. We're going to finally cover a little better this time. And don't wrap him up, but we're getting some big licks on him there. Yeah. And we do wrap him up, so we've got him inside the 30-yard line, which is our goal, to get him inside the 30. You're going to try to run it to the outside. Landon Fouts does not make the tackle, but he keeps it from being a big gain.
Right.
His man was cracking down inside, and so he still picks up enough. You know, he picks up about 8 yards, but they try to go deep, and Cooper Lawson and Quentin Howard are both there, and we're in pretty good shape.
So the defensive adjustments, and it's a completely different game now.
They're at a 3rd and 2 here. They're going to try to hit a quick pass, and Landon Fouch is going to battle, and Jacob Floyd comes over to finish off to make sure. That's a big 6'4" guy that they were trying to throw it to, and Landon battled. They don't punt the ball here, and they've got an illegal formation, so we're going to make them punt it again. And this will be play number 4. Again, it's off to the right. This time it's Jacoby Thomas picking it up, breaks the tackle, and then outruns everybody down the sideline. And all of a sudden, we've gone from being down 10-0 to where we're going to be up 21-10.
And I'm texting Fran, and we were scoring so fast, by the time I get through texting her, I'd have to text her again.
You know, 6 seconds have
Right.
gone off the clock. We're on kickoff, and here comes the 5th play. And we knock it loose. And to tell you the truth, I'm not sure who came up with that ball. I think maybe Jacob Dixon, but I'm not positive. I can't tell. Somebody else will have to tell me who came up with it. And Ben Fulton keeps it as everybody chases Hunter Palmer, and Ben's reading that backside end. The end's chasing. He pulls it untouched into the end zone. And so now we're up 28-10, and that's the 5 plays that
Right, and still have
everything.
3.5 minutes left in the quarter.
Yeah, but that was where the game turned. Our kickoff team gotten a lot better for the rest of the game there. Trent Parton, Fouch there on the coverage. And now we've got them shook up. They're a young team as well. 22 rips us there. Hunter Jewell grabs him, but it will go back as they had a penalty. And so this time, not nearly the room up in there on that trap play. Hunter Jewell, Jacob Floyd.
Well, they're getting some wood on them, too.
They're in an empty here, and he tries to throw it there in the middle of the field, and Jacoby Thomas nearly had an interception.
He was upset, wasn't he, with himself? Oh, my goodness, what didn't I do?
And here's another screen, and Mr. Seth Cullum says, if you don't block me, I will eat your lunch up before you
That's
get
the
a screen
second
pass
time.
off. And
he's a gap shooter.
He's super quick. And
Offense wrecker. Glad to see him. It was the young man we had played out on the end, what, 2 years ago? Or wasn't last year? Did that.
Ty Cox could wreck a lot of
Cox,
offenses.
yeah. They hated to see him coming. This young man's the same
Seth's
thing.
not quite as big as Ty, but he is super quick. We hit Jacob Dixon there, and so we've got good field position, good pickup, 5 yards.
Oh, let's score another one. You want to, Coach?
We're going to try to. That's the way to pick up the blitz. Try to hit, I think, Jacob over here again, and not able to, so it's 3rd and 5. And the ball off, Hunter Palmer. And Hunter Palmer gets good yardage.
Quick.
You get called for holding, so now we got a 3rd and long. And Ben's on scramble. Runs about 75 yards for a 12-yard gain.
And a first down.
Stop the clock by getting out of bounds.
Smart kid.
Come back, he's gonna hit his buddy, Jake. And Jake's, that's the way to go get a football. We didn't run our routes very good there, but
They've been playing together since they're 5 years old.
yeah. So we spike it to stop the clock. And We're going to run a new wrinkle there, basically a buck sweep with the quarterback. And we thought we could do that down in the red zone against them. Worked like we would like for it to. So we have scored 34 points in the second quarter to take control of the game. And we hit the left upright and it knocks it down. So 34-10. And we have taken control and
Quickly.
I believe that's Owen Stroop coming down the field and
Surprised that wasn't a penalty.
making the tackle. And
the
they
ever-present
secrets there, and
the ever-present Stroop family still making contributions to Tullahoma High School football.
Justin Scott makes the last tackle, and we go to halftime, up 34-10, and we know that when we come back out, we're going to get the ball first, providing that we secure the kickoff.
Right.
And we talked about trying to get 2 quick scores, and then let's let everybody play.
Well, and last night was their homecoming night up there, and so we don't have a band show. So what we'll do right now is take a quick commercial break, and then we'll come back, and the coach and I will discuss some things that'll be going on next week and further down the road. Okay? We'll be right back. Attention, attention, Tullahoma and surrounding areas. Spinelli's Pizzeria is now open at 121 Northwest Atlantic Street in downtown Tullahoma. They specialize in Philadelphia-style pizzas that you can order by the pie or by the gigantic slice. Spinelli's also has great sandwiches with breads imported from Philly, loaded stromboli, salads, and desserts. They are open from 11 a.m. until 3 a.m. with delivery every day. So stop by Spinelli's and get a slice. Hey Tullahoma, stop by McMurray's for all your personal and business needs. Copying and finishing service, that's black and white and color copying, 1 to 1,000. Scan, print, reduce, enlarge up to 36 inches. Brochures, carbonless forms, design services, foam core mounting, fax service, comb and coil binding, lamination up to 40 inches. Wedding services include wedding invitations, wedding programs, and napkins. That's McMurray's, 101 West OG Street, Tullahoma. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. McMurray's.
The choices we make today will impact tomorrow. Choosing natural gas today is the responsible energy choice for your home, your family, and our environment. Almost all natural gas we use is produced right here in North America. And with plentiful gas reserves, we can enjoy a safe and reliable energy future. Natural gas. The comfortable and responsible energy choice for today and tomorrow.
Brought to you by Elk River Public Utility District.
Donuts. Tasty. Donuts. Donuts.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, folks, we're back, and we have a couple of things we want to discuss. This week, our upcoming game is with Lincoln County, and it's homecoming.
And it's homecoming for us.
So, and we want to discuss just a little bit about what happens to a bunch of high school kids during homecoming week. Do they get? It's kind of. I know you've made a comment before. It's hard to keep your kids focused. Sometimes during that,
they got to have some
time.
maturity about them.
Yeah.
And you know, for instance, a lot of our players will be involved in powder puff, and they'll start practicing today, if not before, and they'll.
What's powder puff, Coach?
It's just flag football for the girls.
Okay.
And so anyway, normally though, the majority of the guys doing the coaching are football players, so they're occupied. As soon as our practice is over, they're taking off to go wherever they're got their team practicing, and so you have that going on. You have other events going on, and
dress up days and parade days.
Yeah, you just never know. I know that one group got one of our players years ago, young sophomore that was playing pretty good, and I think they sold kisses for $1. And he just was having a great time. And anyway, he played his worst ball game of his whole career, if you ask him. And we ended up losing that homecoming game, not necessarily because of him, but just an example of things that happen, that go on, activities that that anyway, it just keeps you from, you're no longer in your normal routine.
Right.
And
well, and it's something that's been done forever and ever, amen, and we hope these kids have a good time and that they're safe.
We try to tell them, enjoy, but come Wednesday, you got to start thinking about,
you got a job.
I got a job to do. My job is win a football game so that homecoming's nice.
Right.
Sometimes you have homecoming dances and stuff, and it's hard to go to one of those dances if you've got
beat
teeth
by
kicked
30
in.
points.
Yeah. So anyway, it's unique, and everybody has to deal with it on the high school level. We don't have a parade, we don't build floats anymore, and so forth. So that's some of the things that are no longer having to deal with, but it'll be fun. I think the class of 74 is coming to this ball game, and the class of 79 is coming to this ball game.
That's great.
It's good to have some people coming back, and hope they enjoy getting to see each other.
Well, there's pageantry of the whole thing, and it's I noticed a couple of years ago though that that football jacket right behind me back there. There's an old school hat up on top, and there's a blanket that says 65, and the jacket says 64. And of course, over by Coach Olive that's a 66. That's my third year letter blanket. You would see young girls in the stands with football jackets on, and mums. You don't see that kind of stuff anymore.
No.
It just doesn't happen anymore. A lot of that pageantry's disappeared.
Not cool anymore.
Well, that's a shame, but that was us, and this is them.
That's correct.
And that's all right. Another thing we want to talk to you about right quick is right in front of me, you see this T-shirt that has Legacy Creamery on it, and that is the Grove family's creamery where they make gelato and other things as well. The money that's made from that Legacy Creamery is going to the project that Eli Grove started to have a training facility at Tullahoma High School on the campus.
That's correct.
For all athletes.
For all athletes.
And they're having a run, walk, and ruck competition or fundraiser. Mm-hmm. And this is the second year for that,
Second
Coach?
year for it.
And give us a little more information about that.
It'll be on November the 2nd, and I think you sign up for it by going to the Eli Grove Foundation website. And you can sign up for it. You can sponsor teams. Some of us, either because of our commitments on Saturday or health issues or too old or whatever, you can sponsor other people. to get out and be a part of it. And so it's great. We had a bunch of people from the community, a lot of people from outside our community last year at it, and just encourage the local community, get involved. They look for volunteers to help out with that as well. And, you know, I don't know how long it'll take us to raise the money to build a nice facility that will have not only strength training, but it'll have speed training areas in it.
Right.
It'll be, they want to model it after like a D1,
Right.
Which is a training facility up in Franklin where Eli would go to train.
Right, right. Well, and what I want to say to you, you know, you say, well, Legacy Creamery, they used to be across the street. The shop over there, where they serve sandwiches and gelato and stuff, and Cassie is still in the back of that building back there, in the building behind, where their licensed area is. They're a licensed Tennessee creamery, and if you need something, go back there and call Cassie, because I know my wife with Alzheimer's Tennessee, a lot of you people that are salespeople, particularly in the medical arena, you know, they go in and they bring lunches to a doctor's office and to, you know, to talk about their product or their services or whatever. And Cassie does that a lot. She has a great lunch menu. So all of the money, you know, go find her if you need to do that, and because all the money that's raised from that goes toward building this building.
That's correct.
So we remember Eli, we respect Eli and respect his dreams, and hopefully we can continue to watch Eli grow through funding this facility. And we'll be right back with the third quarter.
If you're looking for fuel, food, or fun, don't forget the Dameron Brothers stores. The Shortstop has fuel, food, and beverages. The Liquor Locker carries all of your favorite brands of wines and spirits. It has party supplies, beverages, and the area's best selection of premium cigars. So for all your party needs, Jeff and Jay say, come on by, and thank you for the support of our businesses. Since 1917, Builder Supply has been the place to go for all your building materials. It's where the contractors have shopped for years. Builder Supply stock Temco shingles, case knives, DeWalt, Stanley, and Makita tools, Peachtree Southern Rose and Sun windows, Quickset locks, General Shale brick, yellow wood, and pass load nail guns and nails. Experienced salespeople are there to help you find the right products for your job. So when you're ready to build, whether large or small, think Builder Supply, 301 South Atlantic Street in Tullahoma. The Gondola, located at 412 East Carroll Street, is Tullahoma's oldest pizza, pasta, and steakhouse, featuring all kinds of pizzas, calzones, pastas, and steaks, chicken, pork, sandwiches, and seafood. Check out their daily specials on Facebook. And don't forget that on Saturdays, there's ribs and smoked Boston butts. Add a great variety of appetizers and desserts, and come on in, y'all. Gondola has it all. For carry-out, call 455-9738. That's the Gondola Steakhouse, located at 412 East Carroll Street in Tullahoma. Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Springhill will be kicking off to us. And Jacoby Thomas makes the first guy miss and gets it back out beyond the 30. So
He's a violent runner.
can be. He's pretty elusive. And open up running Brian Nelms. he busts through and
All of a sudden goes, wait a minute, I better start running here.
Decided I didn't need to keep the ball covered up with two hands, but great job by Brian.
Oh, yeah. He showed a little burst of speed there I didn't know he had.
He's got some straight ahead speed. He does a good job there, putting his foot in the ground, and goes gets a couple of yards. Try running straight ahead there and just push them on into the end zone. But they get us down at 5, so we got 3rd and 5. We're going to try a bootleg here. I thought we'd have Nick White right there, but they do a good job.
I'm glad he missed that.
Picking up Nick White, and we really probably a little crowded for space on that route. We're going to have to redesign it when we're that close to the end zone. And so anyway, we'll take a field goal to open up the second half, and so we're up 37-10, basically off one big play, the run by Brian. This time they actually run the reverse. Camera's on to lose it, and I think that it was Colton Tucker that made that tackle. Could be giving somebody credit there, but I think it was Colton. Springhill has a penalty there.
They're pretty much demoralized right now.
Yeah. Good move right here. 22's name, that was 6, but 6 and 22 are both hard to tackle in the open field.
And 15.
And that was Tyreek Nard that knocked him out of bounds. They're going to try to run the trap up the middle, and he gets about 5 yards, but leaves him 3rd and 6 or so. Trying to throw the quick slant, and Quentin Howard gets another interception. I believe that's his 3rd of the year.
Quick hands. How did he get down there under that like that?
Slid under it. We open up, running Bo Nunley. Bo picks up the 1st down. We'll run Bo again. And picks up 5 more. Good job, O-line.
Boy, it looks like we're almost moving our backs to me sometimes. I keep waiting on them to call that. Can you step backwards, or can you stepping backwards is okay?
Backwards and go sideways, just can't go forward. Completed the pass to Hunter Palmer. Good read there by Ryan Scott. Pulls it down, gets it down to about the 2-yard line.
So we've got some of our young people in playing now.
And Bo makes a good move right there. 5 had him dead to rights, and he slides around him and gets into the end zone. Good job by Bo. They actually outnumbered us on that play, and the ball slides off the block there. Matt doesn't miss him that badly. Right as he was kicking it, the ball slid, and so made for an awkward kick. I think it's Chase Dixon there on the tackle. Good open field tackle by Chase.
43-10.
Caden Tucker. And they're trying to bounce it there. We got him, but it's just hard to tackle. But Justin Scott runs him down after a gain of 3 or 4. And Mr. Seth Cullum. I think
there you go.
He's got 1 sack and 2 other behind the line stops so far.
He's a sophomore?
He's a junior.
Junior.
Yeah. Good job right there. It's a way to close on the screen, and so it's 4th down. Good fair catch there, keep the ball from rolling. Good field position.
Somebody up next to me was waiting on that official to throw a flag, and I said, he's not going to throw that flag. He wants to get out of here just as quick as we do.
And
it wasn't anything
really,
there.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But he
it was
could.
more acting than not.
Good job.
It's way to run hard. Devlin McGee running there behind the offensive line.
Now, you leave your first string offensive line for a while.
We just did for that last series. Now, we've got some backups playing in there now. We had a total of 4 linemen out last night. So five linemen. So we don't have very many linemen with us. Devlin does a good job right there, turning it up and getting the first down. And so we've got a mixture in there now. Good job by Springhill there. They string us out and run us down.
Yeah, you've got a lot of big guys on the sidelines in shorts and tennis shoes.
Yeah. We moved right there. Second and forever. Come back, and we were running our RPO, and our timing's way off, so we got a lineman downfield. We take time out here because they marked off the yardage and took it down, so they move it back, and Ryan Scott's going to take off and go. Gets it all the way down to about the 1 yard line. Watch that one from the end zone cut, and you appreciate just how quick he is. And he's going to run it in here on a little quarterback sweep. And so Matt Marcel with Owen Stroop doing the holding. And I think Sam is still doing the snapping. And Matt puts it through, so
it's 50-10.
50-10, we'll have a running clock the rest of the way. So it won't take very long for us to finish out these 53 seconds and then the quarter. Ball goes out of bounds. I don't know. I think he lost the ball. He tried to go back to catch it, and he couldn't find it, hit over his head. And I thought we were going to get down there and recovered ourselves inside the 10-yard line, but it finally rolled out of bounds. Good pitch and catch by them, and you can see 6 is tough to handle in open field. Landon Fouch gets him out, but we're in complete control of the game, and we're trying to get as many players on the field now as we possibly can because the clock's going to continuously run.
There you go. So it's 50-10, and we'll go to a quick commercial break and be back with the fourth quarter.
The wait is finally over. The all-new redesigned Ford Ranger is back at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma. Stop and test drive one today at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma on Highway 55, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
Who's eligible to join Ascend Federal Credit Union? Them, her, him, them, him, all of them. Her, and him, but not him. There's a way for you to join too. And if you live in Middle Tennessee and want to get the most out of your money, you should. Ascend Federal Credit Union. Open your account today at ascend.org.
Are your teeth dull, chipped, stained, or crooked? If so, call the dental practice of Dr. Mike Long. For a wider, brighter, more attractive smile, Dr. Long offers cosmetic dentistry at its best through whitening, bonding, and veneers. Dr. Long also uses laser technology, eliminating anesthesia and drilling. When you are ready to enhance your smile, call Dr. Mike Long, family practice dentistry for 29 years.
Daddy Billy's Deli Bar and Grill has been open at 119 Northwest Atlantic Street in Tullahoma for over 40 years, serving up good times and great food. Owner Nick Smith has made a great investment to remodel the inside, which is now a non-smoking facility, and add a great outdoor patio area with a covered stage, a fire pit, and a second bar where smoking is allowed. The food remains great at Daddy Billy's, from burgers to paninis, salads, wings, with new items being added all the time. Be part of the good times at Daddy Billy's, 119 Northwest Atlantic Street, downtown Tullahoma.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
All right, Springhill's got the ball to open up the fourth quarter here. And they're going to play action pass. And Jaden Taylor gets the sack, knocks the ball loose. And to be quite honest with you, I take it back. I believe Sam Potee recovered that one. There's several of these fumbles that I had to run back and forth, trying to figure out who was coming up with the football. But I believe Sam got that one. It was either he or Bo. One of them got it. And we're taking we run a lot of our offense is called an RPO offense.
Right.
And the R is for run, the P is for pass, and the O is for option. And we have taken the P out of the RPO in this quarter. As we have told Ryan Scott, don't throw the ball anymore. You can run it or you can hand it off, but don't throw it. And so, you know, we know that we're handicapping ourselves. They got a ton of people in the box right there. And, you know, we're not interested in scoring any more points. So if we score, we score, but we're not interested in trying to make it happen any longer.
No.
And
40
so anyway,
points ahead.
Great job by their free safety. I thought we were going to pick up the first down there, and he came flying out. Again, we create a fumble, and great job by the second defense is all I'm going to say. That's the way to knock them hard enough to knock that ball loose. We get caught having to put a starter back in because we don't have enough linemen. And to make it, we just didn't dress that many linemen. And so anyway, we trying to get everybody in the game now. We got a lot of running backs and a lot of linebackers to get in, a lot of DBs and a lot of wide receivers. Don't have very many linemen to have to get in. I think every lineman ended up getting a little bit of playing time. And here we got a lot of anxious people. So we take a timeout instead of the penalty. Trent Parton here. And we'll turn it back over to him. And that's okay. They try to run a sweep here. Landon Fouch.
Great job.
Right where he needs to be. And it'll come back to an inside trap, and I believe it was Bo Nunley that hit him first, and then Jaquez Elliott was there. And they try to hit a little pop there, and Will Parton is in coverage. And the clock is really rolling right now.
Yeah.
Doesn't take long for 12 minutes to click off in a football game when the clock doesn't stop. And so we're going to take over there. We'll take a knee. And we don't know how to line up take a knee right now. We're just struggling. We did not want to put anybody else back in, and we sure haven't worked on victory formation with this outfit. We will work with Ryan, though, on taking a knee and bouncing up and getting out of the way.
Not getting hit.
Not getting hit while you're sitting on your knee. And so good win by the Tullahoma Wildcats. Struggled, showed that we had a little bit of moxie about us, and able to make some adjustments defensively to completely shut them down after the first quarter. And, special teams making plays. Offense finally got to rolling. And, the fourth quarter there, when we're playing with the younger players and all, if we make first down, great. But if we don't, not worried about it. Just let's go have fun trying to play, and like I said, we took though, in the third quarter we were letting Ryan throw it, but in the fourth quarter,
but it's
we took that part out of our offense, and so that makes it a little tough.
I can remember, Coach, back when I was one of those guys on the Pine, and it was the coolest thing in the world to get some grass stains on your uni.
Yes.
Or if you're playing baseball, to come home with some of that red dirt on your knees. So it's great when the young ones get to play, and because they work hard just like everybody else does.
That's correct.
And they're part of the reason when you play team sport. The ones who are sacrificed up to play defense against the first string offense or offense against the first string defense. That's the only way anybody learns how to play the game and win. And it takes all of them.
It gives you a chance to show what you can do. That's the reason Seth Cullum, he's taking advantage of some injuries that we've got right now to the linemen. And I'm telling you, for the last 2 weeks, he's aggravated the stew out of our offensive coaches because he's is quick. And Seth has started earning playing time, and my guess is he'll continue earning some playing time.
Okay. So this week, do we need to take another commercial break? No? Okay. So this week we've got homecoming, Lincoln County. Lincoln County's playing a pretty good brand of football right now.
They are. They got upset last night. They had a rough start. They fumbled the first play of the game, and then they had a punt get blocked in the end zone. And so Columbia beat them, but they had been playing real well. As we're fortunate enough, we've been getting their videotape. They've been playing the team that we're going to play the week before us. So for the last 3 weeks, we've been seeing Lincoln County, and they have gotten better and better. Now, I've not watched all of last night's game. I just watched the very first part of it to make sure. Once everything's swapped online now, and so once the swap was made, I just started watching to make sure that it had gone through without it being corrupted. And so anyway, I just know they started off rough, and we'll get to watching them later on today. Okay. And, it'll be an exciting time. We're going to sell tickets early at the main office this week for the local people, just so you don't have to stand in line for it being a homecoming game and so forth. So hope that some of the alumni will come out and come enjoy watching these young men play. The band will give you entertainment at halftime. Yes, sir. And good environment. And the more people we have in the stands, the better the environment. And so, we talk about home field advantage. Home field advantage is having students banging on barrels and band playing, cheerleaders going, fans,
wearing a leather jacket and wearing a mum, you women. If your husband's got a leather jacket, dig it out.
So anyway, look forward to having everybody there this coming Friday, 7 o'clock, Lincoln County.
Okay, hey, Philip, did we get that live stream figured out completely? Okay, so we want to make an announcement this morning. As of this morning, we didn't want to announce it before that because we wanted to make sure it worked. For you folks that have relatives, friends, alumni, this show will be streamed live from now on Saturday morning. All you have to do is go to www.youtube.com/the link channel 6, and that's the number 6, and you can watch this show from now on live on YouTube as Coach Olive and I are doing it on Saturday morning. Of course, the replays are on this evening at 8:30 and tomorrow afternoon at 4. So, folks, thanks for being here with us. Great win for the Wildcat football family. Homecoming this week. Y'all come. It's going to be fun. See you next time.